Hey you guys, and welcome back to my channel and welcome back to my skincare routine. I'm sitting here and doing a skincare routine video once again, and I know that this one has not been very spaced out since my last one, but that is primarily because the products that I showed you in the last video I've actually run out. I ran out of all the three products kind of at the same time, more or less, and I decided to basically have a new set of skincare products and skincare rotation all over again, because I told you that I will take you through me like take why are my words getting so weird today? It's partially because I've not got full sleep, but yeah, I'm basically gonna take you through this journey with me while I am kind of trying out these different products, incorporating different things in my routine and seeing what works, what doesn't work. So it's kind of like I'm just taking you through with me on this journey, and in real, if my skincare routine has actually changed, then you're gonna see that in a video. So any which ways, my face is drying up, so it's time to put on some serum. And the one that I'm currently using ever since I used up my niacinamide serum from Dermaco has been the Dr. Sheths Kesar and Kojic Daily Pigmentation Correction Cream. I've used the Kojic acid from Dermaco, which is also their Kojic acid cream. So I would say this and that are basically same, since that one worked for me really well in my serum step, basically in my skincare routine. So when I had it, that's how I used it. Also, if you're wondering why one thumb on my entire hand has nail paint and nothing else has, well, I was trying to take off my nail paint last night and I ran out of acetone. So I did all my other fingers, but bichara mera thumb reh gaya, so it looks extremely weird. I was planning on not filming any content today just because I'm like, my hands look so weird, I don't want to film anything. But then I was like, you know what, I have some time this morning before I get ready for work, and I really want to actually show you guys my skincare routine as well. So yeah, I've been using this for like a week or so. I mean, if I'm going to be honest, the serum is the only new thing. The other two products I'm very familiar with, so I don't feel like, oh, I'm rushing into things and oh, this is not going to work for me, or oh, this is going to fail and not work together in a couple of weeks. I don't think that's gonna happen, which is why I'm taking the liberty of sharing this right away. So like you saw, I put that on my skin and my skin feels so much better. When you're using a serum like this, I feel like it will also just slightly moisturize your face. So if you're going in with moisturizer after, which is a little bit lightweight, like the one I'm using today is actually a little bit lightweight. This is the One Thing Centella Soothing Cream. This I don't know if they have changed the formulation and tweaked things a little bit. I'm taking around this much. I'm not sure if they have tweaked the formulation a little bit, but I feel like the first time I tried it out, it was a little bit more moisturizing than what it is now. Now I feel like it is even more lighter, so that can be a good thing or a bad thing. If I had super oily skin, I would have loved this texture maybe a little bit more, but if I have to be completely honest, my skin has definitely gotten a little bit drier since the past, I want to say 6 months almost now, because I mean, you see me talk about this kind of regularly, that my skin is not as oily as it was anymore, as it was earlier. So yeah, I definitely now look for moisturizers that are lightweight but are still pretty moisturizing and hydrating. And when I'm slathering on my skincare, I feel like I mess up my brows a lot, so that's why I did that. So yeah, I've been using this, and I also have one more tube of this, which I will probably go through these one after the other and then be done. Definitely I will be replacing the serum that we have once I run out of this. And I've been trying to stay consistent and just use three products, serum, moisturizer and sunscreen, um, like three specific products, like not switching out. I do switch out my sunscreens, I will tell you that, because I feel like I have different sunscreen for makeup days and then different sunscreens for no makeup days. Today what I will be using, which is like an old favorite, it's the Dermaco 1% Hyaluronic Acid Sunscreen Gel. This is the original one, this is not the seasonamide one, just keeping you informed about that. So this is one that I had in my travel skincare pouch, I want to say, and I decided, you know what, let me like use this up completely, let me not leave it in the travel pouch, because I don't have any upcoming weekend getaways or travels planned as of now. So I don't know when it's going to be next, and there is just a little bit product left, there's not too much product left. So I was like, I want to kind of use this up and have an empty, and I'm not sure if I'm going to continue to have this in my personal collection and use the sunscreen, because again, like I've told you, I love it, but I love other sunscreens more. So I want to just get this out of my personal collection and kind of come to this place where I have like 4 or 5 sunscreens maybe, or even like 3, which are my favorites, and those are the only ones I will go to, and all the others I just want to eliminate for the sake of just mental clarity and just having a few go-to options for different days and different purposes, and just stick to those options, because there can definitely be a lot of sunscreens out there in the market and it can also get overwhelming. So I don't want to like repurchase a new sunscreen every time, and when I say new, I don't mean like new as in I've not tried it before, new as in different, you know. I just want to have some go-to sunscreens. So I've taken 2 finger lengths, by the way. I mean, this was like this, and then I just took some, so keep in mind I'm not cheating. Also, I feel like if you see how much I've actually taken, it is more than 2 finger lengths, but I just prefer doing that, especially with these kind of textures, because I feel a little bit like, you know, when you're not wearing makeup and it's also raining, right? So sometimes, I mean, I don't think this depends on whether or not you're wearing makeup, but I notice this more when I'm not wearing makeup, is that if it's raining and I'm out and about, I'm pretty sure that my face gets a little wet because of the rain, and the sunscreen breaks down a little bit. So it's always nice to have some extra protection in that case, because even if any of the sunscreen breaks down, I still feel like I have a decent amount. And can you see, even though how amazing the sunscreen is, when you first apply it, it does leave that whitish film. Now this might partly be because I took more than I needed, which is completely fine to me, because as I keep blending this will actually blend out completely. So the white look that you see on the skin doesn't stay this way, and it does blend out, but it's a bit of a face workout to get this to blend. Also one more thing I want to explain to anyone who might be like, you know, you have loved the sunscreen and spoken about it for so many years. I want to say almost 2 to 3 years. So why do you not like it anymore, or why do you not want to use it anymore? It's not that I don't want to use it, and I might actually revisit this. I'm not like removing it from my life completely. My mom actually loves the sunscreen, and a couple of my friends also really love the sunscreen, so there is a high likelihood that I will still be using this, just not my own. Okay, and the other thing is that on a day-to-day basis, because I wear makeup and because I don't want too much of a gap between putting on sunscreen and putting on my makeup, I want something that's going to essentially be a good base for my makeup. And with this I feel like, okay, this is how my skin looks right now, and I'm gonna have to wait for at least an hour or two, if not more, before I put on my makeup. And in the morning when you get ready, you don't have that much of time to do that. So if I go on right now, maybe in the next like 15 or 20 minutes once the sunscreen sets down, if I go in and put on makeup immediately, because I use like powder products only, no creams are involved, and when I go in directly with a loose powder on my face, it kind of becomes patchy. So if you had like a BB cream base in the middle, I think it would work better, but for me and how I do my makeup, this will not work. So it's also kind of like a personal preference thing in that sense. So I feel like that's why this is not really a go-to everyday essential, favorite, staple, whatever you want to call it. But on no makeup days, I really like it because I think my skin just looks really nice both on camera and person, and I feel very confident in my skin as well. Also, I want to let you know the Dr. Sheths Kojic acid, and then even the Dermaco Kojic acid, all of them work really well on pigmentation that you might have. I have been getting questions from some people in my comments these days of asking me, what do you recommend for pigmentation? What do you recommend for pigmentation? I would say retinol has helped me a lot, and that is something I'm scared to recommend to people, because if you don't know how to use retinol, if you don't know the ingredient, and if you just directly dive straight in and use retinol based on my recommendation, and you might use it like you would any other serum, every day, every night, whatever, it is going to basically damage your skin completely. So because I don't want to do that, I often stray away from recommending something to people who have pigmentation. But I do want to say though, the Dermaco Kojic acid cream worked amazing. This which I've been using, I've not even been using that often, to be honest. It's just been like a week or 10 days, I want to say, and it has helped a lot with the pigmentation that I have on my cheeks. So yeah, this is something I would actually recommend for pigmentation as well. I think any of the Kojic acid creams from Dermaco or Dr. Sheths would work just fine. I don't have a specific brand I would recommend. I think it's just more of like a textural thing. The Kojic acid one is more creamy, I feel like, than this one. This one is not as creamy, but then it's like hardly 19 bis ka farak, you know what I mean? So again, I'm not sure which one would work better for you depending on your skin, but I like all of them and I would recommend all of them pretty much. Just these two specific brands, okay? When I say, I don't mean I recommend every single Kojic acid product. I haven't tried every single Kojic acid product, but yeah, I'm a little bit tired, not gonna lie, and I'm also very sleepy still because I've not had my coffee yet. So I'm gonna go now and just have some coffee so I can feel like a human again. I literally feel like a zombie right now. I'm not even joking, and I'm sorry if this has annoyed you through this video. I'm extremely sorry. Trust me, it annoys me more than it annoys you. I'm not even lying. I'm so annoyed that I ran out of acetone last night. But any which ways, we're not going to make this video any further longer. Let's end it right here. Thank you so much for watching. I will be sharing a nighttime updated skincare routine as well, because I also ran out of my retinol and my night cream, and I was using some new products which have been working very well for me, and they might actually be cheaper alternatives for stuff that I showed you earlier in my previous nighttime skincare routine update. The Thrive and the Chemist at Play one is not expensive, but it's not available right now, A, and B, because you don't get a lot of product, I feel like it's expensive in the process. So I have some night cream and like nighttime skincare routine recommendations in general that are more affordable and are a better value, which I'm using currently and I'm actually loving quite a bit, but those are like completely new to me. So I want to wait a little bit longer before I share a review on those and do a nighttime skincare routine update video for you guys. But yes, that's gonna be it for this video. I have rambled enough. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. Until next time, bye bye.